Thursday, one day prior to the big show, heading in towards another weekend. Hope you're getting ready for that. Hey, yesterday's show, what's with all the enthusiasm? Who would have known ADD, ADHD would have drawn such a huge response? Not me. But a couple of comments did come in, made me think a few additional points that I need to make on these topics. Point number one, I don't dispute the fact that some kids have true difficulties with their attention, their ability to stay focused in the classroom. Don't dispute that. What I do dispute is the fact that a lot of kids are labeled without an official diagnosis from a pediatrician. So, if you suspect that may be the case, your child's gaining the label, or there may be some problems with attention, definitely get to the pediatrician, get the official diagnosis. Much too easy, and I saw kids much too often as a teacher in the classroom gain the label without the official diagnosis. Enough said. Point number two, is there anything about today's show that is all distracting to you? The fact that the picture on the wall behind me is off to a slight slant. The fact that there's a sticky note on my shirt. I mean, do either of these things make it difficult for you to stay focused? If there is something in your child's physical environment, whether it be something, the actual environment itself, things hanging down, things that are right in their face that cause them to be distracted, the teacher, classmates that are always kind of picking on them, these things will affect their ability to focus. Doesn't necessarily mean that they have an attention deficit. It just means there's things in the environment that are making it difficult for them to focus. You need to check in on this. How are you going to do that? Observation, email, voicemail to the teacher. Hey, I'd love to come in and observe for 20 minutes. Just get in and check it out. This is if you suspect, right? Or there's been a word from the teacher, child's having a hard time staying focused. Get in there and observe for yourself. Right? That's one way. Now, beyond the distraction factor, it may be a case that your child is simply bored. Right? Bored in the same way that you're sitting here listening to me going, why is he going on about these topics that he talked about yesterday? Just plain bored. Now, as a former teacher in the classroom, spent the majority of my years teaching gifted students. Here's what I observed at a 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th grade level. Kids coming into the classroom, teachers in the prior years, watch out was the word. Maybe a little ADHD, right? ADD, a little hyperactive. No, not really the case. In most cases, not really the case. The case had been kids were simply bored. When kids get bored, what do? They're going to do something that's going to increase their ability to focus. They're going to do something that will hold their attention. So if you're not stimulating them intellectually, they're going to find something to stimulate them. Right? Learn that the hard way. But when gifted kids came to the classroom and they got excited about learning and they had opportunities to engage intellectually, oh, unbelievable, the focus, the motivation. So I had to throw that out to you. Got an email yesterday, actually, and it was, my thoughts were just that. Here's a child in middle school doing very well in most topics, most subjects, but the report card came in, a couple A's, a couple B's, and then a couple F's. So my first thought is bored, right? Because we're talking about a gifted child. So maybe it's the case in those particular two classes need something more than what the teacher's providing for everyone else. And that's a conversation you, of course, need to have with your child's teacher. So I had to throw that piece out. I want to talk more about giftedness, gifted kids, GATE programs, honors programs, but we're going to do that in another show. But anyway, 3 points today. Felt like I had to come back, share a couple of additional things with you. Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. I will see you back tomorrow for the big show.